Can you imagine just sitting at the feet of Jesus, listening to every word that he speaks? Imagine just being able to linger, to dwell there. Would you want to leave? Would you get distracted by anything and everything that is going on around you? Or would your focus be completely on the Lord? In Luke 10, we find Jesus at the home of Mary and Martha. Mary was sitting at the feet of Jesus, listening to all that he was saying, while Martha was more concerned about all the cleaning and preparations for their guests. I get having a clean house and wanting everything to be just so. But when the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, is at your house, I would just want to be where he is. Psalm 84, verses 1-2. How lovely is your dwelling place, Lord Almighty. My soul yearns, even faints, for the Lord. My heart and my flesh cry out for the living God. These verses remind me of an old chorus. It reflects really where the Lord is continuing to fan into flame my heart's desire. And this flame, it's growing stronger each day. It goes like this. I just want to be where you are, in your dwelling place forever. I don't want to worship from afar. I just want to be with you. I want to be where you are, dwelling in your presence, feasting at your table, and surrounded by your glory. In your presence, that's where I always want to be. I just want to be. I just want to be with you. Just like Mary and Martha had a choice, we can choose what to do, what to focus on, where to be. We can choose to dwell in the presence of Jesus, or we can choose to be busy with other things. And I'm not saying that doing other things is wrong. What I am saying is that not taking the time away from those things to be in his presence, to seek him, to seek his power, his direction, and to just simply be is also important. I want to linger. Linger is defined as to stay in a place longer than necessary because of a reluctance to leave. I want to be reluctant to leave his presence. I want to walk daily in his presence. And I don't have to be inside the walls of a building to experience his presence and his power. I can experience it in my home, in my car, at work, outside. Wherever I am and whenever I allow God to come in to what I am doing, I can experience his power and presence. I can be doing the dishes. I could be walking the dog. I could be raking in the leaves. Whatever I am doing, I can experience his power and presence. Reading his word, listening to worship music. It doesn't matter. If I allow myself to be open, to seek and to linger, I can and will experience his power and presence. Better is one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere. Psalm 84:10. It's time to linger just a little while longer because God's presence and power can change anything.